They told you he died, crushed by one swing, annihilated in one blast, forgotten like a punk who flew too close to the sun. But iron doesn't die. It bends. It breaks. It reforms. What if I told you Eustass Kid is alive, and he's about to return as Vegapunk's final weapon? Eustass Kid wasn't a hero. He wasn't the chosen one. He didn't have a crew of angels or plot armor miracles. What he had was rage. Unfiltered, unstoppable rage. From the moment he stepped into the worst generation, he was branded reckless, dangerous, disposable. But here's the thing about people like Kid. The world doesn't bury them. It hides them until it needs them again. Let's break this down. Kid takes a hit directly from Shanks. Yes, but then what? No body, no death confirmation, no burial. A man worth over 3 billion berries, and no one want to recover the corpse? No world government follow-up, no Marines swarming the scene. Because someone already had him, and they weren't gonna let that kind of firepower go to waste. Let's talk about Vegapunk's satellites. 6 manifestations of the world's smartest mind. Shaka the good, Lilith the evil, Edison the thinker, Pythagoras the logic, Atlas the violence, York the greed. But here's the thing, 6 is incomplete. You don't build a system based on the mind and stop short of wrath. Vegapunk is obsessed with balance, and nothing completes a mind like rage. Now look closely at Kid. You'll see something most missed. A number 7, bold, branded on his body. Not some pirate fashion statement, but a marker, a tag, a designation. Satellite 07, Iron Wrath. Who else in the One Piece world fights with pure mechanical aggression? Atlas? Sure, but Kid. Kid is violence incarnate, a walking EMP of chaos. All his moves screaming, Punk Gibson, Punk Vice, Punk Rotten, Punk Clash. Not pirate names, prototype names. He wasn't just using magnetic powers. He was channeling something artificial, controlled chaos. But it gets weirder. The CB's weapon guarding Egghead. Look at the jawline, the teeth, the wild eyes, the hair. You're telling me that's not Kid's silhouette? If that's a coincidence, it's the most disrespectful one in One Piece. But if it's not, then Kid's image was already being used by Vegapunk, maybe even cloned, maybe already connected. Now let's connect it to Elbath. Where's Lilith, Vegapunk's evil satellite? She left Egghead, and now she's in the land of the giants. And what's Elbaf known for? Not just power, ancient technology. That's exactly what Vegapunk needs. It's the perfect place to hide or rebuild a living weapon. A broken body full of rage, tech, and hockey. Kid's return in Elbaf wouldn't be random. It would be surgical. Eustass Kid didn't die. He evolved from Punk Pirate to Iron Wrath, Vegapunk's final safeguard against the world government. Remember when Luffy got one shot by Kaido? He didn't awaken year 5. He didn't understand advanced hockey. He wasn't ready. But that moment, that brutal defeat, was exactly what he needed to evolve. Now ask yourself, what just happened to Kid? One hit, no time to react, crushed before the battle even started. The same kind of defeat, but for a different kind of pirate. We know Kid has all 3 types of hockey: armament, observation, and yes, Conqueror's hockey. But not advanced yet, not refined. So what if, like Luffy, he just needed to lose, to suffer, to be rebuilt, not just physically, but spiritually? And where better to evolve than Vegapunk's tech labs in Elbaf's ancient battlegrounds? A pirate reborn with tech and trauma, one who now understands what it takes to fight Yako level monsters. Not just a satellite, not just a survivor, but a pirate who took the same hit as Luffy and came back as something else entirely. Iron Wrath, the final satellite, and the fury of a man who refuses to stay buried. And there's one more thing. In the shadows of the final war, a new threat rises. The Holy Knights, enforcers of the celestial dragons, untouchable by normal means. It's said the only way to truly hurt them is what conquers hockey. And Kid, he has it. Raw, wild, untamed. He just hasn't awakened the advanced version yet. So what if his fall to Shanks wasn't the end, but the start to his final mission? The rage of Iron Wrath might be exactly what this world needs to break the gods. Eustass Kid was never your favorite pirate. He wasn't the symbol of hope. He wasn't the fan service rival. He didn't smile in the face of death. He challenged it. He lost his crew, lost his arm, lost his shot at the One Piece, and still, he never stopped moving forward. When the world broke him, he broke it back. And maybe that's why he was never meant to win in this world, because this world was never meant for people like Kid. But rage like his doesn't vanish. It waits. And when it returns, it won't be seeking treasure. It'll be seeking justice. Vegapunk didn't build the final satellite to think. He built it to fight. To remind the world what happens when you push a pirate too far. He built Iron Wrath, and Kid was the perfect blueprint. Eustass Kid is not dead. He's just rebooting. It's No Face, the face of this channel. Like if you believe in Kid's return. Comment if you spotted the number 7. And subscribe before Iron Wrath wakes up.